create structured, age-appropriate, curriculum-aligned, and locally relevant lessons. The word locally relevant lessons. So I will walk you through on it. We can see here. This is a design classroom ready lessons note. Now, and everything here is based on UBE lesson standard, curriculum standards. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
you, sir. Go ahead. We can hear
curriculum standard. And this is this is the body that is overseeing the activities of the primary school here in Nigeria. So if you look at this, it says fill in your class details below. I will construct a 21-point UBE curriculum aligned lesson plan contextualized for your local Nigeria primary classrooms. So if you look at this first interface, this number one, hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Please, sir, what's your topic again? Sorry.
My topic.
Yes.
Is building an AI for lesson plan.
For who?
AI lesson generator assistant for primary school teachers in Nigeria.
All right, thank you.
Yes. So if you look at this first interface, you know, Nigeria, we're a multilingual country. So there are some places you go to, you have the language barrier. So looking at this now, this first interface, we have the class, the subject, and the community context. Now over here, as a teacher, if you want to generate your lesson, you will come over here, you will choose the class you want to generate the lessons for. Now, if I want to generate primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, primary 4, primary 5, primary 6, so now here I can choose primary 4. Now, over here now is the subject. So I can say, you can see the list of the subjects. I remember all these things are UBE standard, the Universal Basic Education Curriculum Standard. So I can come here and say, okay, let me go for creative and cultural and creative arts. So coming over here is the term. You know, in the primary section, we have first term, second term, and third term. So I can come here and choose the term that I want. Being it first term, being second term, or third term. So I can say, okay, let it be first term. Now, the first term, is it the first week of resumption? Is it which week did I want to generate my lesson from? Is it first week, second week, third week, or fourth week? I can come and say, okay, now let me generate it from, I want to generate a lesson from the fourth week of the first term. I can say fourth week. Now, coming here now, I have to choose the community or the city that I want to present this my lesson to. So here I will say, let us choose Mezuguri. Now, we know Mezuguri is an Hausa language. Looking at this here, you see a local language translation. And this helps us, if you open this tends to give you varieties of languages. You know, I told you we have language barrier. So now you presenting this thing now, if you want your AI to at least help you to translate most of these words in the local languages you want them to translate to, this is where you can come and choose. Here we have Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, we even have Nigerian Pidgin, we have the Kanure, we have the Fufadi, we have the Efek, the Ibibios, and all the rest. So Abaduguri is an Hausa state. So now we choose the Hausa. And then over here, we all can hear me.
Yes, please go on.
Okay. Over here, your alignment. Now, remember we said our subject, cultural and creative. Let me say I want to generate a lesson note on clay modeling. How long did I want my lesson to last? Should it last for 25 minutes? Should it last for 40 minutes? Should it last for 70 minutes? Should it last for 80 minutes? Based on what I want. I can say it should last for 30 minutes. Then now this subtopic and specific focus, this is optional. If you still want to give your AI details on it, you can still put, but if you can still leave it like that. Then here we have the total pupils in class. Your class, how many students in your class? So if you want to choose, you can increase the number or you can reduce the number. So now here I choose 20 students. My class is the total number of 20 students. So now at this other section, identify people with special need. You are generating a lesson plan. You are generating a lesson plan for students in primary school, and most of the students might be having difficulties. Most of them they don't know how to read. Most of them they don't have clear sight. Most of them they don't hear. So now all these things now are the needs, are the special needs you need to provide to your AI so that it will give you what you want for your lesson. So now here we are seeing identifying those with special need. Over here now, if the pupils you want to work on, they having low vision, you will choose them now. They having low vision. Now, these are everything you need to see here. Low vision, hard of hearing, remote constraints, attention to difficulties, language impairment, and advanced learner needed. Now, all these things now are the details you need to give to your AI. So now let's say if our students are having low sightedness, now how many of our students are having that? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
We can't hear you. Just proceed.
Hello?
Just proceed. We can't hear you.
Okay. So now over here, you provide the numbers of pupils that are having this issue. Now I can say if you want to increase it, you just click on it, it will increase. If you want to reduce it, you can still reduce it. Now I can say students are having these challenges. You can still come here and choose another one. Let me say they are having difficulties in hearing. And I can also say, okay, now one student is having difficulties in hearing. Remember, all these things I'm trying to give my agent the context that it needs so that it can generate the lesson note for me. Now, over here now, available teaching materials and resources. I'm going to tell the AI the materials I have, that through these materials I have used this to generate my lesson note. Now, remember we are talking about creative art, art, and we are looking at the topic clay and modeling. So looking at this point, I can say, okay, for this my lesson, I have at hand local clay. I have at hand a local clay, and if I'm using a chalkboard, I have at hand a local clay. So after giving this, I can now come here and say, generate this for me. This is the point I will generate my lesson notes. Let's give it a minute while it loads. So look at the end results here. Look at the end results here. Over here, you have creative modeling with clay, embedding local objects like bottles, apps, and granite seed. Now, basic lesson parameters and topic, clay and modeling. Now, subject and class and subject, primary 4, cultural and creative art. Then the sub, it generated a subtopic for me, combining set of local objects like bottle cap and groundnut seed. Then this is the date and time, 25 minutes. Now looking at this, give me an introduction. Remember, this is a lesson note, so it tends to give me everything I need for the lesson. Now, lesson introduction, engaging hooks and story. As a teacher now, present a beautiful model local clay slab decorated around the rim with pressed and granite seed. Simple is like Amina and Musa, they can have similar traditional poetry pattern on the market Madugri. Now, based on my selection for the community, it is giving me the names. You can see that the names and everything coming out from it is coming out based on what I have given. If I've given a Yoruba land or an Igbo land, it will give me names based on those languages. Now, from knowledge, these are already familiar with handling raw clays and kneeling simple clay shapes from primary 3. Now, this is like the previous knowledge. In 3, it gives you the learning objective and behavioral outcome. By the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to identify local materials, just like the bottle cap, the granite seed, suitable for embedding in a clay. Now, all these things, now the AI is trying to tell you, the teacher, at the end of the class, these are your objectives, these are your goals. Then the preference and instructional teaching materials. At this point, it tends to give you a source, a means of a source that you can have or you can generate your lessons from, resources that you can go to generate these your lessons from. Now, step 5, it gives you a step-by-step presentation table. Now, at this point here, it helps to explain everything to you. Now, how you will introduction and hooks. Now, the teacher demonstration, guided hands-on practical on practice, peer review and display, conclusion and recap. Now, at this point, it's giving you a step-by-step lesson presentation table. As a teacher, now this is what you need to do. This is how you would do it, and all those things. It's giving you a guide on what you need to do. Then look at the interesting part of it. I told you, if we can look at the beginning, there was a place we say translation. This is where the AI tends to translate your English word to the local dialect or to the local languages that you have prompt. Now, look at the here. Look at this local translation spotlight. Now we are translating our English to Hausa language. Now, this subject is translated for primary pupils in Maiduguri, Borno State, and the clay is known as a laka. Laka. Now, the bottle cap is known as the Moran Abba. Sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. The granite is known as the Agida. The modeling is known as the Suralaka. Suralaka. Now, all these things now is helping you to translate what you want to present to the local languages, so that where there are language barrier, you can easily send out the kind of informations you need with ease with the help of these tools. Therefore, it gives you guide practice and classroom work. Here, it helps you to give you guide practice and classroom work. The classroom exercise, placing a roll of 4 bottles at equal distance, then the group and peer tags, the chalkboard work. Now, all this is now it just equipping you how you present your lesson to the class. Then step 8, differentiate learning activities. Then this point now, it gives you assessment and valuation questions. It helps you to give you questions that you can ask the class, or that you can bring out after your lectures.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good news. Thank you.
evaluation. What local
Hello, good news. Can you hear me? Thank you so very much.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
I think that's an amazing product right there. Thank you so much. You guys did a good work, and like I said yesterday, one thing you guys keep getting right since yesterday is understanding the problem and what you're building. And again, it will also be nice if you can share what you've done with some teachers and have them make inputs and all of that. But thank you. That's an amazing job right there. Thank you. Please let's give them their flowers. Let's appreciate them for that. Okay. You guys are doing that already. Amazing. All right. Queen, please can we go? Let's go next. Please, sorry, those of you on YouTube, give us another 2-3 minutes. We'll be right back. Okay. Go ahead, Queen, please.
Okay.